Hello everyone, welcome to this new channel. This is a channel that I try to share what I love and practice for decades. I hope this channel could have some help for constructing a happier life, or at least can achieve a recreation purpose when you are in bad mood or boring. This is not my first time to make a video, but it is truly the first time that I make such a long content, which will be over 2 hours. 2 hours, oh my god. To be frank, this video should be launched 1 month ago, but I didn't expect that it would spend me so much time to finish it. So in this video, I analyzed not only 12 animals forecast in this year, lunar year, but also 3 pick a card piles aided in each one. So I have to draw the card for 36 times. That means you can not only to choose within your own animal section, but also within the 36 piles to assist your main choice. I will list every pile's timeline, and feel free to stop and think which one will you pick. This video is supposed to work on this year, counting as the lunar year time zone. But you also can come back to choose again during the middle of the year, because you can control your own fate, and the pick a card reading is a reference tool for testing your short-term luck. So let us get started. Clear your mind, relax a little bit, have some fun. About your career. This year, your mind is very flexible and it's easy to display your talents. You're prone to competitive work and joining competition. But there are also signs of cooperation. And with existing bad angle with star of Tai-Sui, there are still many auspicious stars which full of power, so you can save some energy. Don't pursue too many changes, and you will gradually get through this smoothly. You are prone to encounter communicating problems, which can easily affect your mood. That is, you must pay attention to the way of expression, and must not be impulsive or be influenced by others' attack, and be triggered emotionally. Let's talk about your love this year. This year, you are very lucky in love aspect, and you are very attractive. But be aware that it is easy to fall into a wrong relationship that will drain your energy, and you must be careful in choosing a right partner. And it is also easy to have a third-party situation. So be careful about that. This year is also a proper time to get married and have a baby. So if you and your partner want to get pregnant, start to prepare. About your money. It is not advisable to aim high goals this year because the outcome may be under your expectation. It is more appropriate to focus on the development of your work on hand and acquire financial wealth gradually and slowly. Just let the things you are doing grow by itself. Money is in a stable period, but the external environment is becoming more and more complicated. So it is not the right time for a risk investment. If you like this video, please do not forget to give me a like and subscribe the channel for the next video. See you next time. There will be 3 piles in each animal prediction. You can click the stop button, use your intuition to see which pile you are drawn to. I will list the timeline and you can jump to the pile directly. Please note that this is a public reading, so you can just use it for reference. You are the one who charges of your own destiny, and the essential usage of a pick a card reading is just one of many signs. Your intuition and heart will tell you if that resonates your present situation or not. So let's get started. Dear pile number 1, here are the cards for you for this year. The first card is from the I-Ching Oracle card. It's also the main thing for you this year. It's temporary obstacles. You also get an extra I-Ching card, which is revolution. You get abundance as well. It says, Goddess of abundance divine, that me thrive, that fortune be mine. And you also get blossoming. You are just getting started. Be patient with yourself and the process, and do not give up. The last card is fertility. It is a perfect time for you to start new projects, assess new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. Dear pile number 1, this year may start from a place that's full of obstacles. You probably will feel that everything is out of control. It is hard to move on, but retreat seems to be impractical as well. You may feel stuck, and the destination is far, far away. You probably will doubt yourself, think that, is it possible to get things done or to make right person in right place? And sometimes you feel desperate because there are high mountains ahead those high mountains. Probably the only resolution is that you have to let go of the old stuff before you move. Think twice and consider all the conditions, all the clues that you have in hand. Unless the new revolution is built on the solid foundation, or it is meaningless. Also, you are in a situation that you have to eliminate or abandon that does not suit you anymore, no matter it's people, relationship, or a job. From the 2 cards, abundance and blossoming, it is very obvious that it is time for you to show your strength. Be the person you always wanted to be. Release the old pattern to stretch out not only your body, but also your mind. After the revolution, you will feel so good that material abundance will come to you naturally. So this year, in the beginning, you may feel there are so many difficulties in front of you, so many problems await you. You feel stuck in nowhere. But after you take the action and to renew your thoughts and change environment that supports you, your life will turn to a very opposite direction, to a much better place. A place can assure your everyday needs to be taken care of, and a beautiful tribe that be supportive, who are willing to see you thrive. This year may be a very important turning point in your life. When you feel frustrated, do not give up, because in the end of the year, you will create your own triumph beautifully. Dear pile number 2, here are the cards for you for this year. The first card is endings and beginnings. The old must be released so that the new can enter. The second card is from I-Ching Oracle card. It's after completion. And the third card is strength. Strength, stability in this hour. Endurance, stamina and power. Dear pile number 2, past is past. All of the 3 cards show that the circle is completed, though the card said that after completion. Actually, in a traditional interpretation, it is more like what should be done had done. You are in the highest position. You have got what you wished for. The environment, the people you hand out, the arrangement of your work, everything fulfilled your expectation. It is no doubt a huge success, and you stand on the top. Watch your fruitful outcome. That is a happy ending. And then you got the card endings and beginnings. It is an unknown. Now you are about to leave those achievements and have to use most of it to create a new cycle. Apparently, this year is a big transition period. A new goal should be set up for the next stage. To get married or to buy the house, to leave your hometown for a new college. You are about to upgrade to next level. In Chinese saying, the most difficult part of a journey is to start. For example, to transfer to a new identity, there are lots of stuff to prepare, to gather those tools, to set up a new protocol, a new standard. All those details and SOP need huge strength and endurance to be established. It shows that you had a very good time. And it is also about time to recollect your energy to start a new journey. Hello, group number 3. Let's see your cards. You draw the first card is transformation, and the second one is great abundance. And the third card, wow, it's victory. I shall celebrate and I shall rise. I will let victory make me wise. It's so interesting that within these 3 groups, it actually shares the same vibe, but just in different stages. And you, who chose number 3, you just decided to transfer to a new you, inside and also outside. While you work and heal for yourself, a new you had formed already. The light of a great honest breath on you, all of a sudden, what you cultivate can be reaped. It is a harvest time, great abundance this year. You will welcome your victory in life, always aware that when you achieve the goal, after celebration, do not forget to return success as where you are now. So this pile is very obvious and very clear. This year will be a very, very good year, and you are so blessed and hope you have a very happy year. About your career, there are no auspicious stars in the horoscope this year, and support from the outside world is often insufficient. So you need to be more cautious in your moves and ambitions. When making major decisions this year, it is best to consider thoroughly and then implement those strategies carefully. You need to pay more attention to emotional problems this year. You tend to feel lonely and unhappy, and often think negatively, but as long as you make some routine adjustments, such as doing meditation, exercising, and think positively, your life will improve a lot. This year's luminous star power declines, so generally speaking, this year can be said to be a peaceful year. About your love, there may be unexpected, fated love chances this year. If you are still single, you should seize the opportunity for establishing a solid relationship. For some single female, there will be an ominous star in horoscope. That means your pride and arrogant side will easily come out to affect love relationship towards your significant others. Also, when facing relationships this year, it is easy to be restless or think too much and then generate emotional ups and downs. Although people's opinions are sometimes important, we must keep in mind that everything has both pros and cons. Please think towards the positive direction. About money, this year is full of unexpected surprises and opportunities. There are many lucky moments throughout the year, and you will get unexpected benefits, but please avoid opportunistic. Income and expenditure are not in a balanced status. In business, there will be some opportunities for cooperation, but don't invest blindly. You must carefully evaluate the pros and cons, and then choose investment combination wisely. If you like this video, please do not forget to give me a like and subscribe the channel for the next video. See you next time. There will be 3 piles in each animal prediction. You can click the stop button, use your intuition to see which pile you are drawn to. I will list the timeline and you can jump to the pile directly. Please note that this is a public reading, so you can just use it for reference. You are the one who charges of your own destiny, and the essential usage of a pick a card reading is just one of many signs. Your intuition and heart will tell you if that resonates your present situation or not. So let's get started. Pile number 1. These cards are for you. The first one is the I-Ching card. It's temporary obstacles. And the Oracle card is purification. And also wisdom. It says, on a Wednesday with a waxing moon, that wisdom come and be renewed. And you have an extra card that is safe home. It said, I cast this circle round about. Safety now is beyond doubt. This year is all about retreat and introspection. The main thing is to accept the examination from the higher power. At the meantime, you will also arrange a place that will make you feel safe, no matter it is a real home, physically, or an interest, a hobby, a person, or live in a period of familiar past. Thus in memories. The most important thing is that to extract the good and abandon those you have felt poisoned. Though it is a bit bittersweet this year, after this year, you will be more weighty. Get the freedom you want. Start to flap wings peacefully and fly high. Leave those difficulties in the past this year forever. Hello, pile number 2. Your cards are: the first one from the I-Ching card is contentment of potential. The second one is sorceress. And the third oracle card is victory. Pile number 2. This year, you walk from the dark. Teach those who treated you bad and unequal a lesson. You are too strong to beat. It is not about to win, to surpass others, but to fulfill your dream, a noble destination that you always wanted to be. You are more low profile and stay in the dark alone this year. There seems no ripple in the surface of the huge lake. Everything is so quiet. This disarmed enemies' force and alert. The truth is that you constructed your empire secretly, under the water, under the sea, like a submarine dived and waited under the sea. So when you save your energy for self-growth but fight back, in the end of this year, you will surprisingly find that you have thrown your opponents away when the typhoon just blew them down to nowhere. Stand tall and keep on moving towards your goal. The victory is yours. Hello, pile number 3. Your cards for this year is: the first one is prosperity. And your main I-Ching card is dangerous depths. And your third card is bright future. The water I-Ching Oracle card, also named as dangerous depths, in this Oracle card, is very, very tricky here. Though it says dangerous depths, your 2 other cards show the complete opposite outcome. Actually, this Oracle card is one of the most unlucky cards. Thus, in the beginning of the year, you may find that all the things you touch burn out and turn into ashes. Your life is like desert, dry with limited resources. And you walk and walk until you feel the journey is full of hopeless. But all of a sudden, a fierce storm falls down heavily, floods everywhere. A disaster rescues you when you are suffering. A disaster breaks down the current tragedy, turns everything upside down. You get the benefits instead, no longer yearning for water, 'cause it's everywhere. The rain forms big lake and sea. You stand on the abundant water resources. Watch your bright future. Those plants nearly die, reborn, grow taller and taller until you make your money from those you used to cultivate. This year, you will witness the miracle that seldom happens. About your career. There is no auspicious star to support you this year, but ominous star is rather strong. When encountering hardships, stop and think twice, and then move forward carefully. The ominous star mainly affects health and easy to be surrounded by petty people who spread rumors, especially at work. However, auspicious stars will also make it easier for you to be promoted, help you to progress in your education, entering your ideal college. Due to your outstanding work performance, more opportunities are coming in your way. Shortly, the career foundation will be more solid, while greater achievements will be accomplished. Personally, you need to pay attention to some issues related to lawsuits. Examine the contracts you sign and drive carefully to obey every traffic regulations. About your love. Both good and bad situations will occur. This year is blessed by Venus. Although singles have the opportunity to get acquainted with people you are interested through friends and relatives or meet them in parties, there are also ominous stars this year. It is easy to fall in love, but also part easily due to some pressure, differences in family background, or fierce competition of third parties. You still need some time to develop a relationship soundly, and it is not appropriate to impulsively get married. For those who already have a partner, you should control your temper when getting along with your significant others this year, and avoid being aggressive and loquacious, which weakens your charm. Let's talk about your money situation. This year, do not make impulsive decisions in investment when you should save the profits and protect your fortune. In terms of fortune, it is not appropriate to let people know that you have made great profits this year. Some envy enemies may be flattered and damage your earnings. It is advisable to be conservative in financial expenditure, invest cautiously, and avoid risks. This year, it is mainly about working type income. Do not expect windfall. If you like this video, please do not forget to give me a like and subscribe the channel for the next video. See you next time. There will be 3 piles in each animal prediction. You can click the stop button, use your intuition to see which pile you are drawn to. I will list the timeline and you can jump to the pile directly. Please note that this is a public reading, so you can just use it for reference. You are the one who charges of your own destiny. And the essential usage of a pick a card reading is just one of many signs. Your intuition and heart will tell you if that resonates your present situation or not. So let's get started. Pile number 1. The cards for you this year is the first one is success. It says, success that's true belongs to me. Success will honor integrity. And you also get dream sweet, sleep deep. Sleep that's deep and last till morn. Wondrous dreams for days reborn. And you also get an oracle card. It's bold. It's unleash your adventurous side. Take risk and be daring. And your main thing this year is the I-Ching card called returning. So pile number 1. All these cards show that winter is gradually past and the spring is coming. After a long, sweet rest, after you saved your energy for the future, prepare to rejoin the battlefield. You will welcome a more beneficial environment where you can nourish for your success in the end of this year. When all the right conditions gather, you naturally will wake up and transfer to a bold personality, knowing you can move forward quickly since the opportunity costs decrease and your desire towards adventure finally relays widely. This year, you will begin as sleeping in a cave, in barren, wait for your divine timing. Then, boom, the seed sprouts, stretch all the cells and gain your success in the end of the year. You will find your oasis. Pile number 2. Your cards for this year is, the first one is cycles and rhymes. And the second one, which is the I-Ching card, is darkening of the light. And the other oracle card is true love come to me. True love shall come to me as I dwell, so mote it be. Well, this year, the main focus will be a kind of life experience based on what have you learned from previous years. If you are older, let's say more than 30 or 40 years old, you have known what is cycle because you have completed a full circle that Saturn revolves the sun. That is, you may find out this year your career or money situation will be in a more low-key status. Even if you want to show off, to show how brilliant you are, that is more difficult than usual. The sun loses its radiant light, the dark night comes. You are in the bottom of the cycle, what you can do is to follow the steps of other people. Follow the rules that are given to you. Dance with the slow tempo music. Not a pop music, not a majestic symphony. Of course, nor a EDM music as well. What given to you is a blue jazz of lentitude or a soft Zen music. However, when you are lazy down, a big gift falls down from the heaven. You finally have time to test your coffee. Is it a Yega Chef or La Flor de Cafe? And you surprisingly find that there is a person is waiting to date you. He or she wants to have a coffee with you. You share common interest, watch the same film, talk about the tiny things in daily life. This year, true love reveals when the world collapses. The world compensates you with true love. Hello, pile number 3. Let's see what are your cards. This first one is study. That my mind be clear and strong. Let me study well and long. And the second one is organization. Purpose, planning, efficiency not come to me so easily. And your I-Ching card for the main thing this year is creative power. And the other oracle card is guardian. Okay, well, pile number 3. Congratulations. This rabbit year will be a whole new start. Though the I-Ching card, the English translation is creative power. This card is more like Emperor card in tarot. The masculine part overwhelms everything else. That is, you can be easily promoted. Your role in career is getting more and more important. Lots of people rely on your ability and decision. Thus, you also need more knowledge or related skill to support your growth this year. For example, you become a manager and also register as an MBA student, or you buy professional books to dig into the core know-how in certain field. Following promotion is the increase of your money. This year is all about career and money. You aim at your ideal position, rise up as a new star. Probably you think of love and relationships sometimes, but leading people or making people work together occupies your time. Do not worry. When you hunt outside as a hunter, your loved ones are all protected. You still have a safe home to go back. They will understand you have new role to play. Just remember, your loved ones are all equal as you. Do not bring back bossy attitude towards your families. The shortage of such a powerful combination card is obvious. It is hard to soften your voice tone when you communicate with others. This year, everything is on the track, and be nicer to those who has no such luck. A very good year. Congratulations. About your career, this year's keynote is competition, whether it's career or romance. This year is the year of Tai Sui, But fortunately, there are powerful auspicious stars come along. So as long as you can be more reserved, this year can also be a stable year. Also, with the help of auspicious stars, it is a good impetus for those who get further status. This year, your dedication to your career and your talent and ability will easily be recognized by the people around you, and then you will have better opportunities for promotion. The support of Star General will assist you get promoted and raise your salary this year. You will also be interested in some novel or emerging or unpopular industry and have a desire to learn and explore to that new field. And you can get some new inspiration from senior colleagues or noble people, or make many friends who will support you truly. And about your love, there is a phenomenon of love competition, so stable development may be a challenge. For singles, this year's romance is not ideal. If you want to meet someone who meets your requirements, you only have some opportunities in summer and autumn. For those who already have a partner, it is better to focus on work, study and physical training, or gathering with friends. It is hard to focus on love life this year. About your money situation, the overall wealth luck may be suppressed, although there will be some opportunities for new connections. It is not easy to grab the link. In terms of investment, it is rather difficult to see the benefits in the short term. So invest cautiously or avoid speculation. In addition, the expenditure will increase highly. This year, there may be many occasions that require you to spend money. The money situation will be fluctuated and the financial stress will be stronger. If you like this video, please do not forget to give me a like and subscribe the channel for the next video. See you next time. There will be 3 piles in each animal prediction. You can click the stop button, use your intuition to see which pile you are drawn to. I will list the timeline and you can jump to the pile directly. Please note that this is a public reading, so you can just use it for reference. You are the one who charges of your own destiny, and the essential usage of a pick a card reading is just one of many signs. Your intuition and heart will tell you if that resonates your present situation or not. So let's get started. Hello, pile number 1. The cards for you this year is the first I-Ching card is Cutting Through, and the Oracle card is Focus Intention. Well, pile number 1. You pick a very special destiny this year. Other groups all have at least 3 cards. But when I pull your cards, at least I pull over 5 minutes, there is just no card falling out from the third deck. So this year your main focus is to clear, to neglect. Set up your goal and move away those obstacles in front of you, especially those who get in your way, those who like to discuss behind your back. This year is a competition of speed. Aim up and shoot, no distraction. Cutting through is a process of clearance. You may have a task to finish or go to a health check and eliminate the potential sickness. Keep your movement secretly. Do not give a chance to those petty people have any choice to ruin your plan. Hello, dear pile number 2. Your cards for this year will be, the first oracle card is Inspiration. It says, Isis, goddess of magical, I asked thee to bring your inspiration to me. And the second one is Golden Opportunity. Important doors are opening for you. Right now, walk through them. And you get an extra oracle card, which is Independent. Your independence is the foundation for your strength and success. And your main theme for this year, the I-Ching card, is Darkening of the Light. So, well, pile number 2, this year, the place you are staying is in a dark era. Troubles everywhere. You will feel outside world is so unbalanced. However, you can hold on a tiny candle even if the sun goes down. When there is no light, this year, other people may not support you, but under your endeavor, when you keep walking, you will be enlightened. It's a gift from the universe. If you grab the idea this time and make it happen, this is a few moments that you meet the crossroad and choose to be more independent. You stand still while the ship sails in the stormy sea. You will welcome that the sacred light penetrate from the thick clouds. You will eventually cultivate a strong mind, fearless to step forward this year. Hello, pile number 3. These are the cards for you this year. The first one is the oracle card. It's Beauty. I have a form which is divine. I allow what is within to shine. And also, infinite supply. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. And the main thing for this year is the I-Ching card. It is after completion. You get an extra card, which is very good. Great abundance. Okay, pile number 3. This year, you will have a one-time huge explosion of success. You reach the all-time high status of your life. It leads to 10 of Pentacles in tarot deck. The wealth you gain this year will last for a very long time. It could support your children or offspring. Probably will make you as a legacy in your family forever. The elements of fire are so vibrant, it refers that you may make your reputation overnight. Your beauty arouses many people's attention. Beauty here means lots of aspects, including physical appearance, your personality, a long-time training of your professional skill. When you and your skill show up, people can feel the harmony and the pleasure of what you supply. Thus, the public are willing to pay or donate you the money for the service or to see you again. you complete the world. The world rewards you back in such great abundance. About your career. The auspicious star sign showing in the horoscope means that this year's career prospects have a quite bright future. You will be noticed by supervisors or noble people easily. You are expected to show your prominence and gain fame or popularity. Furthermore, this year, you are also blessed by a star represented moving around, which means that there are more opportunities for travel, business trips, and study abroad. This year, pay attention to male friends and cheerful people who will help you in career. You must open your eye and make benefits from it. The overall fortune luck is good, especially in the career aspect. There is also a promotion opportunity in work, so you should grab the chances to bring your career into next level. However, there are also several ominous stars accompanying the horoscope. Things such as verbal disputes, property myths, and interpersonal misunderstanding. It is also easy to encounter interference from people with malicious intentions this year, who will secretly undermine your foundation, resulting in loss of money. During the development of your career, there are also people who are jealous, so you must obey the law and carefully handle the relationship with leaders and authorities. About your love. This year, although it is possible to meet someone who you are interested, but because of the company of ominous stars, the true love will be hidden in several choices. A married woman especially need to be more rational over sensibility to choose a matching one. Do not let your time and money consumed by unsuitable partner. About your money this year. Although you will have some opportunities of earning money this year, the main income is through hard work and steady growth of savings. Therefore, the focal point of seeking wealth this year is to stick to original business and deeply cultivate the market, slowly gathering wealth. It should be noted that there is an ominous star called empty in the horoscope, and you must not be greedy for diversified development or eager expansion, which will make subsequent operations more difficult, resulting in spending too much time cleaning up the obstacles. If you like this video, please do not forget to give me a like and subscribe the channel for the next video. See you next time. will be 3 piles in each animal prediction. You can click the stop button, use your intuition to see which pile you are drawn to. I will list the timeline and you can jump to the pile directly. Please note that this is a public reading, so you can just use it for reference. You are the one who judges of your own destiny, and the essential usage of a pick a card reading is just one of many signs. Your intuition and heart will tell you if that resonates your present situation or not. So, let's get started. Hello, pile number 1. The cards for you this year is, the first one is Easy Does It. There is no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. And the main thing for this year is from the I-Ching card, limits and connections. And your oracle cards is, the first one is healing. Candle flame burn this hour, bring to me your healing power. And you get an extra oracle card, is harmony. As I create, I will share. Harmony divine with love and care. Pile number 1. This pile gives me a very strong feeling of a mellow vibe. Though it says limits and connections, in a more traditional and specific meaning for this card is to follow a moderate rule of Taoism. It is all about relaxing, a soft attitude to interpret the life itself. No aggressive, no super active, but a bit cautious. Rely on a natural self-control. No further push of your career, relationship, or money. When the universe gives you, you receive them as an extra bonus. In the meantime, you are healing your body and mind. Flow with water drift. Feel the temperature of the liquid. Not too cold, yet not too hot. Like the temperance card in the tarot deck. You are just like that piano regulator. Play a song of the adagio. These 4 cards all indicate to the same ambience. This year, you will find peace within you, and also at where you are. Dear pile number 2, these cards are for you this year. The first one is passion. It said, rise passion, rise up high. Inflame my purpose, reach the sky. And your main thing from the I-Ching card deck this year is nourishment. And you have another oracle card, is fairness. It said, this situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. Pile number 2. This pile delivers a very interesting message. This year, you probably will have plenty of chances to have a proper meal. Michelin star ranking restaurant perhaps. It seems that you are a foodie, or you go to those parties and restaurants for expanding your business. Most those social events are for achieving a sale target, a supply contract, or to deal with some legal affairs. You are trying to persuade others, or on the contrary, some people are trying to persuade you. Though sometimes it sounds a bit tiring to attend those parties on certain purpose, but you get used to it and enjoying those tasty food and witty conversation. It also indicates that if you want to please loved ones, Booking a good restaurant or cooking a proper meal for them will be a good idea. No matter how many parties you are in, do not worry the performance or very cautious about what you are talking about. Those who around you will judge the situation by a more objective manner. Go ahead, enjoy your food. Dear pal number 3, these are the cards for you this year. The first oracle card is letting go. Allow the wisdom to remain, but the sting I shall never feel again. And the main thing for this year from the I-Ching card is cutting through. And the third oracle card is infinite supply. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrow. So pile number 3, from your pile, I can see that maybe you are holding something tightly now because you think that is all you have. In other words, you are not that confident in the beginning of the year. You that fear surpass your mind. People tend to choose a more conservative road if they believe that taking risk will make them fall. There are 2 scenarios here. I can see that one is that you are chewing more than you can bite. It is also hard to digest such much food. The other one is that when you bite the meat, you discover there is a bone that you cannot swallow, and you have to exclude that bone from your mouth. The former situation, the first one, you have to deal with yourself properly. The second one is actually a metaphor that there are jealous people or you are in a toxic place. Both situations needs you to believe in yourself and to trust you will get what you want. The world will treat you well in the end. This is not easy. It's sort of like all the brave entrepreneurs have to face the unknown future to build up something. Let it go the old stuff. Make wise decisions for your limited resources. Make those tiny people know that not to piss you off. Be like a loud thunder, cut through those do not serve you well. About your career. This year, you will act smartly, very eloquent, and have a particularly rich imagination. You will be able to turn your gift into good account by achieving your dream goal. However, due to the companionship of ominous stars, interpersonal relationships are somewhat hindered at workplace. And remember to take care of others' feelings since you are shining so brightly. Beware of troublesome things such as gossip, personal disputes, and property theft. There are more opportunities to travel because of work, and you will be more busy. It is beneficial for you to leave the place where you were born. Hard work pays off. If you are willing to go out for a business trip very often, it will raise your fortune up. Let's talk about your love. Single women have a high chance of meeting your soulmate, or the relationship in the ambiguous stage finally going to a clear direction. And there is a chance to fall into romance. However, single men, even if you have feelings towards someone, it is difficult to take action. Both men and women tend to be alone, which is not conducive to romantic harmony. In addition, if you are currently in the relationship this year, must pay great attention to communication in order to avoid misunderstanding. About money, this year, your wealth fortune will shift to a good direction, including from work and windfall, so you can spend more time on checking your investment portfolio and work harder. You will get rewards as you expect. Your insight of investment is very good. It is advisable to actively participate in the market, and there will be returns. However, due to a fact of a few ominous starts, it is also easy to lose what you have gained. So after the return reaches your goal, you must not be greedy, but hold on to it. If you like this video, please do not forget to give me a like and subscribe the channel for the next video. See you next time. There will be 3 piles in each animal prediction. You can click the stop button, use your intuition to see which pile you are drawn to. I will list the timeline and you can jump to the pile directly. Please note that this is a public reading, so you can just use it for reference. You are the one who charges of your own destiny, and the essential usage of a pick a card reading is just one of many signs. Your intuition and heart will tell you if that resonates your present situation or not. So let's get started. Dear pile number 1, these are the cards for you this year. The first card is an oracle card guiding children. You are good at helping, consoling, and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. And your main theme for this year from the I-Ching card is great abundance. You also have the abundance again in the oracle card. It said, Goddess of abundance divine, that may thrive, that fortune be mine. Well, pile number 1. People who choose this pile may enjoy your new marriage life or family very much. The window view of your sweet home is very picturesque. You obtain the true abundance in material world and also in mental field. No matter you have children or not, you welcome those gifts with a naive and pure motivation, and the universe indeed favors you within the whole year. The reason you can guide children is because you see the world in the same frequency as they do. You are so blessed this year. Share your abundance to those children in need. To do so, they will make you even more fulfilled. Dear pile number 2, list the cards for you this year. The first one is Best Possible Decision. It says, Artemis, goddess of the bow, help me see what must be known. And you also get organization, purpose, planning, efficiency, now come to me so easily. You also get focused intention. It said, keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. And your main theme from the I-Ching deck for this year is darkening of the light. Well, pile number 2. You choose this pile. It means that you really need a very clear mind and brain to make through this year. The outward environment obviously is not so pleasant. Troubles and weather changes seem to affect you a lot. You have to lay out all your strategies without any reserve. If you just graduate, you probably will aim at several big organizations, prepare to apply to a popular position. You need to be extremely focused and prepare for those challenging oral tests and sharp questions. This year, all the situation is suspended. Nothing is clearly settled. Cultivate your analyze skill. You will depend on those pros and cons charts. Build up your core value this year. Dear pile number 3, you have these cards for this year. The first one is from the I-Ching card, pushing upward. And the second one is divine guidance, whispers from the beings who shine, that their message be clear and kind. You also get bright future. Stop worrying, everything is going to be fine. You also get an extra card, it's peace. It said, there is no need to worry, as everything is working out beautifully. Dear pile number 3, you have chosen the most stable pile. Your new year will start from a solid foundation. The seed have been buried last year, and this year, what you need to do is to water the sprout every day until it grows up. Stretch out gradually. Although this process seems to be very slow, you cannot tell if today is better than yesterday. Tomorrow is different from today. But I can tell you, yes, it truly is. You follow the divine guidance of the universe, accumulate your strength and energy. Though the development in life is a little bit slow, it does not bring you any trouble. You walk step by step. Boring. Yeah, I can say it's a bit boring, but with a peaceful mind that many people wish they have this year. The most important thing is that the bright future had been guaranteed. So that the rain nourish you, that the breeze touch your skin gently. Walk steadily as the Knight of the Pentacle in Tarot deck. You will gather a bag of little gold coins when arriving your destination. About career. In the first half of this year, the original situation is prone to reversal, and the rapid changes in the external environment may make it difficult for people to adapt quickly. So there will be a pause period, or there will be some messes to clean up. Do not panic when accidents happen. Be brave to accept changes and make positive adjustments accordingly. Remember to calmly analyze the situation before making a decision. The best strategy is to see retreat as a kind of advance in the theory of Taoism. This year, it is easy to face others scheming or plotting on your back, including gossip and deception. If you rashly step into unfamiliar industries or invest indiscriminately, this bold move may damage the original business foundation instead. It is easier to be promoted if you work in a large enterprise group or official institution, and thus are close to powerful figures. Because this year has the lunar star in your horoscope, those who have traits of feminine can help you to be more successful in careers. Therefore, show your kindness to female bosses, colleagues, and subordinates, those who may give you a hand in times of difficulty. About your love. With the support of auspicious star happy this year, it means that there will be many festive events, most likely marriage and childbirth, and the interpersonal relationship will also improve. So if you have someone you are interested, you can easily succeed to approach him or her with a cheerful mood. It is also a year to actively pursue romance, and those who plan to have a baby can seize the opportunity of luck, adjust health condition, and then welcome the arrival of a new life. About your money situation. Most of the financial return this year is earned through your hard work. Although there is some possibility of speculative money, but the chances are limited. It is also difficult to grasp the opportunity of breakthroughs. So stick to the foundation and avoid unrealistic daydreaming. Engaging in industries related to women products will benefit more. Although the external environment is not friendly, you can still reserve the wealth you obtain this year, as long as you are not tempted by irrelevant stuff and concentrate on your project. If you like this video, please do not forget to give me a like and subscribe the channel for the next video. See you next time. There will be 3 piles in each animal prediction. You can click the stop button, use your intuition to see which pile you are drawn to. I will list the timeline and you can jump to the pile directly. Please note that this is a public reading, so you can just use it for reference. You are the one who judges of your own destiny, and the essential usage of a pick a card reading is just one of many signs. Your intuition and heart will tell you if that resonates your present situation or not. So, let's get started. Dear pile number 1, your cards for this year are, the first one is endings and beginnings. The old must be released so that the new can enter. The second card is trust. I'm safe, I'm secure. In love I trust. My faith endures. The main thing from the I-Ching Oracle card is attention to detail. And also, you have an extra card, which is gathering together. Pile number 1. This year, you may start to work with a group of people. To make your project successful, you need to trust yourself and your team members. In the process of try and error, some mistakes will be made naturally. Do not let those tiny imperfect details to affect your mood or hinder your routine schedule. Through those experiences of resolving problems, you and your team are recognized as an elite group. You eventually will learn the skill, your own working pattern. You can build different mode of functions, sophisticated at changing the mode, to switch the click from program A to program B, or to another one quickly and efficiently. This year will be a very, very busy year for creating more capacity to finish various tasks. You have to trust your colleague, boss, partners, and yourself. That is far more important than you think. Because to do so, you can alleviate your burden and you will be still excellent in the group. Hello, pile number 2. List the cards for you this year. The first card is Energy. A light inside my fire divine. Energy fill me, make me shine. And your main thing for this year from the I-Ching Oracle card is determination. And the third one is unconditional love. It said, love yourself, others, and every situation, no matter what the outward appearances may be. Okay, pile number 2. You may face a very ambiguous situation that requires you to clear your thoughts and mind to make a brave decision. It shows that this will be more related to love affairs or some strong bonds. You are a person full of energy. Maybe you like to take adventure and you will ignore the traditional norm of the society. This year, all the conditions make you want to have a more stable and simple life. Probably you require to make the decision, or someone else will initiate the first movement. What you can tell yourself is that what you give and take, the art of being as a natural existence. That say, there is no actual accident. What happened is inevitable. You need to trust there is unconditional love, no matter that is true or not, since the decision will be made anyway. Trust the universe has been taken of everything is a better strategy. what is done is done. You are still that energetic and cute and thoughtful person. If all your motivation was pure, then nothing to worry at all. Hello, pile number 3. These are the cards for you this year. The first oracle card is Destiny. All that I shall need to know as I walk shall now be shown. And you have an extra card, which is Inspiration. It said, Isis, goddess of magic, I ask thee to bring your inspiration to me. And you also have Mother Earth. You are called upon to help with environmentalism. And from the I-Ching Oracle card, and it's your main thing this year, is great abundance. What a great card. So, pile number 3. This year you may find your destiny. The following messages may not resonate to everyone, but it is a very specific message. You will receive a sudden inspiration from the universe, triggered by the signs in the environment. Epiphany brands in your heart that you want to do something about environmental improvement. Probably in one day, a thunder lights the fire in the forest, and you discover the importance of water protection. You want to create your abundant life with protecting the nature. When the plant's thriving, you are thriving as well. You may set up a fund or a company of agriculture or water resources. Either work or invest in the related field. The world craves for a group of people like you, treating the earth and your loved one in a nurturing mother way. About your career. This year's career development has finally ushered in an upward trend. It is easy to find new investment projects or career directions that interest you, and there are rich of opportunities for cooperation or promotion in your current job. In addition, there is also easy access to people who can pull the strings, laying a solid foundation for subsequent development. Also, this year, you need to properly handle the relationship with authority figures or superiors. Because under the influence of several ominous stars, there may be some interpersonal friction and disputes. At the same time, there are auspicious stars in your horoscope, which is conducive to career promotion and entrance examination this year. In addition, this year, you can enhance your leadership at work, improve your management capabilities. This year's career status may step up to next level, and it is easy to stand out from the competition. About your love. You are lucky in romance this year. Not only will there be a right one appearing, but also your own willingness to pursue a relationship will increase. this year, as long as you take actions, actively respond to someone you like, it will be easy to enter a long-term relationship. However, at the same time, there are also ominous stars entangled. People already in love relationships should be careful of being targeted by scheming people who aim at your material abundance, causing property losses and unnecessary disputes. About your money situation. This year's auspicious stars of career and money appear at the same time. You will be exposed to many job opportunities or avenues to increase your worth, and you will have the idea of investing in new career, and your execution will be implemented practically. In addition to current business, you can also make good use of time to expand your sideline or part-time jobs. As long as you pay attention to your health, your financial prospects this year will be very promising. If you like this video, please do not forget to give me a like and subscribe the channel for the next video. See you next time. There will be 3 piles in each animal prediction. You can click the stop button, use your intuition to see which pile you are drawn to. I will list the timeline and you can jump to the pile directly. Please note that this is a public reading, so you can just use it for reference. You are the one who charges of your own destiny, and the essential usage of a pick a card reading is just one of many signs. Your intuition and heart will tell you if that resonates your present situation or not. So, let's get started. Hello, pile number 1. Your cards for this year is, the first one is Medicine Woman. You are a channel for divine healing power. And your main theme for this year from the I-Ching Oracle card is after completion. And also you got knowledge. It says, let me connect above and below, that the knowledge of ancestors flow. Pile number 1. The message here is very interesting. There may be just a small group of people who choose this pile. It is most likely that you just finish your college, complete your training of certain field, such as doctor training, a vet training, or medicine degree. You successfully complete a cycle, obtained the knowledge you require, possess the skill for providing your service and helping the public. You set up a goal and it reaches momentum. You can have a brief stop to look up your accomplishment, because next stage will need your endeavor again. Celebrate and move on. Hello, pile number 2. Let's see what are the cards for you this year. The first card is Friendship. Bring to me friendship true, sharing laughter, understanding too. And your main theme for this year is from the I-Ching Oracle card. It says, gathering together. And your third card is fertility. Pile number 2. This year is about teamwork, social events, and celebration. You may enter a new phase as a new student, a new staff, or win a competition, or launch a paper, and so on. All those events indicate one thing: you will find your tribe. You share the same goal or the same value. You have to accomplish the task without distraction. You all are in the same level. These circles leads to a very positive cycle. And the outcome is generous and fruitful. You will win the trophy, find a sense of belonging. The environment and connections are also friendly, so if you want to complete anything, go for it. Hello, pile number 3. Let's see what cards are for you this year. The first card is Grace. It says, Grace, blessing come to me to set me free. And your main theme for this year is from the Oracle I-Ching card. It's attention to detail. Also, you get the blossoming. It says you are just getting started, so have patience with yourself in the process and do not give up. Pile number 3. This year, you will be very, very busy. You will play different roles in life, be multifunctional as an octopus. In the process, you may neglect some tiny details, and people around you may find out and remind you. In this case, please stay calm. For example, a new hand mummy sometimes can not bear with others' instruction. Learn to be graceful. It is a lesson this year. Though you may really care about those mistakes you make, no one will blame on you. After walking through the initiative stage, you will find you have learned a lot. You can handle such many tasks at one time. You can dance on the floor without damage any petal. You can be more assertive and more confident after 2023. You are more elegant. You also will know who you truly are, a master of time management. About your career. This year, you will yearn for a flexible working type, seeking for expanding financial growth, and also more proactive in startup. Therefore, this year presents a new beginning in life and career, breaking away from the predicament of previous years. The advantage is that this year you can implement your ideas and execute them firmly, and finally release all your talents and gifts. Thus, you will get considerable abundance, including fame and fortune. The disadvantage is that There are also a few ominous starts this year. You are tend to be too proud because of great achievements. You are like a rising star and make your attitude arrogant and conceited easily, which leads to others' dissatisfaction, jealousy, excluded by a group, or frozen by authorities. To sum up, whether in daily life, work, or study this year, it is best to be more humble and low-key than usual. Remember to help others as you can to accumulate good karma. About your love, the right one finally shows up in right place and time. It is easy to meet an ideal spouse, and people in dating may also get married and start your own family. Since the right one finally comes, it is even more important to avoid being in unnecessary love affairs, which can jeopardize the development of long-term relationship. Remember, take care of your mental health and control your improper desires, so as to avoid getting involved in different relationships at the same time. That will cause separation and misunderstanding, which waste your good luck this year. About your money situation. This year, the prosperity increases rapidly and the material abundance is coming. The economic situation will be improved even if the outward environment is fluctuated, especially for business entrepreneurs, freelancers, and those engaged in art or design industries. The year 2023 can be described as an auspicious year in your life. Due to the prospective and fruitful fortune approaching, it will naturally attract petty and jealous people, so keep a low profile and take good care of your belongings. Flexible adjustments to business strategies and handling cooperation prudently both matter. If you like this video, please do not forget to give me a like and subscribe the channel for the next video. See you next time. There will be 3 piles in each animal prediction. You can click the stop button, use your intuition to see which pile you are drawn to. I will list the timeline and you can jump to the pile directly. Please note that this is a public reading, so you can just use it for reference. You are the one who charges of your own destiny, and the essential usage of a pick a card reading is just one of many signs. Your intuition and heart will tell you if that resonates your present situation or not. So let's get started. Hello, pile number 1. Let's see your cards for this year. You get the first oracle card, Wisdom. On a Wednesday with a waxing moon, that wisdom come and be renewed. You also get sacred space and purification. It is time for a cleansing, detoxification of your body and mind. You also got the Oracle card from the I-Ching deck. It's after completion. Okay, well, pile number 1. This year you are forced to deal with a tough and serious issue. That is, setting up the boundaries. You need to be more focused on yourself rather than others, or rather than those interesting stuff happened in the world. All those what will make you distracted, you should let it exclude from your routine life. For cutting the boundaries with those relatives or friends, you need more wisdom to deal with such complicated issue, especially if you originate from Eastern world. That is really not easy. Privacy and the room in material and mental world are so important for you this year. You need wisdom to create those space, and then in your little own world, you will gain more wisdom while nobody interrupts. The after completion card tells you the significant outcome. If you fight for your own space, the world will reward you success and your solid status in this world. Also remember, drink more water, about 2000 cc to 3000 cc every day. That is the easiest way to detoxify your body. Dear pile number 2, these are the cards for you this year. You got the first oracle card is go outside. You have been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. And the main thing for you from the I-Ching deck is nearing completion. And the third card is psychic protection. Around me now, a shield of gold, protecting me, strong and bold. Pile number 2. It is so interesting to see your card that how similar but also different from pile number 1. The strategy you have to adopt is totally opposite from the pile number 1, but both piles are seeking the same outcome. If you were confused when choosing number 1 or number 2, then you probably have to use a more moderate way to deal with the issue that you are facing. This year, you may have to fix some difficult problems or the environment such as your company, the business field that you are working, just in a darker time. It seems that none of your personal issue. It is not you who make this happen. So naturally, what you can do is not to solve these problems, but to protect yourself. Go outside for hiking, to let the nature protect you. Or when somebody accuses you, keep distance with those who not even related to you. So for protecting your psychic strength, disappeared from the spotlight may be a smart way. Though all the tasks seem too out of control and you do not know when the deadline will be, let the time deal with your issue. Put your mental health in the first place. You will make through the year. Dear pile number 3, let's see your cards for this year. You get the first oracle card, which is knowledge. It said that may connect above and below, that the knowledge of ancestors flow. And the main thing from the I-Ching Oracle card is gentle penetration. And you also get prosperity. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. Wow, and also you get the fertility. It is a perfect time for you to start the new project, assess new ideas. So, pile number 3. This year, you have to be very flexible. The meaning of flexible is to put down all of the premise and assumption that had built in your brain. Some people are successful because of they have a very strong and assertive value and they keep on doing it no matter what. But not in your case. No, the flexible means that you have to observe the outer world and to adapt the environment quickly. For example, if those who make money talks nonsense, and you really do not like to talk any shitty words, and then you have to think of a more moderate way to cultivate some humor sense, to talk indirectly but not too aggressive. Gentle penetration refers that when the wind blows, it can adapt the topography, go through that tiny bridge within river rocks. You have to act like that wind, fly gently towards your goal. Use your knowledge as your strong backup to avoid against your bottom line of moral or working ethics, but to think of some smart ways to achieve your goal. All the process is flexible and facile. What you touch now will become gold stone and bring you fertility and a fruitful outcome. This year will be incredibly prosperous. The golden time starts from now, the spring time. Start your brilliant move now. About your career. There will be changes in career, money, health, marriage, and other aspects this year. And there will also be some troubles, which must be dealt with calmly. Although hard work awaits you this year, there will also be rewards. No pain, no gain. You may have many new projects this year, but due to various reasons, they were not implemented in the end and turned into daydreams. However, in terms of innovative ideas, creative learning, and so on, your comprehension will become stronger, your mind will be flexible, and your whimsy will emerge continually. This year, they are auspicious starts that can support you, but they are also ominous starts, which indicates great fluctuations in life, as good or bad things both happen. About your love situation. The relationship will be more turbulent this year, so the development may not follow your plan. Thus, you need to try to communicate with significant others more. Single people have higher requirements for relationships this year, and you will appear more realistic and rational. Show your empathy and soften your heart. About money. this year is suitable for gradual development in stability, especially for running business. When opportunities come in and making decisions, you should collect relevant information for rational analysis, and do not blindly expand operations or investments to avoid losses. There are unexpected opportunities to make money and new commercial proposals, but because the wealth star is affected by several ominous stars, the overall money situation is not stable, and there may be big successes and failures interacted. If you like this video, please do not forget to give me a like and subscribe the channel for the next video. See you next time. There will be 3 piles in each animal prediction. You can click the stop button, use your intuition to see which pile you are drawn to. I will list the timeline and you can jump to the pile directly. Please note that this is a public reading, so you can just use it for reference. You are the one who charges of your own destiny, and the essential usage of a pick a card reading is just one of many signs. Your intuition and heart will tell you if that resonates your present situation or not. So let's get started. Dear pile number 1, this is a card for you this year. The first card is Bright Future. Stop worrying, everything is going to be fine. And your main theme from I-Ching card for the whole year is increase. And the third one is confidence is set by earth and air, water and fire. Then my confidence take light, burn higher. Well, dear pile number 1, you draw the cards that are very positive. The English name of the oracle card is increase, but the true meaning is actually more than that. Most of the time, Chinese words contain different meanings. In this case, it also refers to help and benefits. Increase just leads to the outcome, a byproduct from mutual help. When you are beneficial to your company, family, or neighbors, or even organization, it is like how the card presents. Storm and thunder, they together make a great influence. You also need to train yourself not being alone this year. Efficient teamwork will bring bright future for you. And a person who is good at teamwork is to know that his or her position in the team and has confidence that he won't be replaced. You definitely will earn your portion. Remember, you are capable of giving and you have the right to take. It's a win-win policy. Dear pile number 2, here are the cards for you for this year. The first one is Easy Does It. There is no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. The second card from the I-Ching Oracle card is the Well. And the third one is Dream Sweet, Sleep Deep. Sleep that's deep and lasts till morn, wondrous dreams for days reborn. Dear pile number 2, you probably wanted to choose pile number 1 as well. However, there is a significant reason that why you are here. The I-Ching card, also named the well, refers not only the well but also the tool that lifts the water up, a leaf pump or a bucket. This year, you may depend on others to help you and to help you grow up. If the person who can help you doesn't show up, then you cannot move on quickly or to do the things you want to do. Also, probably the right environment has not yet prepared for your position. That is, you can be more relaxified, wait for the right time. So-called, the divine timing is not coming. People in their whole life will certainly have 1 or 2 years as a gap year. You can dream, you can plan, have some part-time job, etc. to pass this year. Find someone you can rely on, go through this year with ease and peace. Dear pile number 3, here are the cards for you this year. The first card is Cycle and Rhythms. It said, honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. The second one is from the I-Ching Oracle card. It's for your main thing this year. It's the card of approach of spring. And the third card is Trust. It said, I'm safe, I'm secure, in love I trust, my faith endures. Dear pile number 3, oh my goodness, I think people who were born in Rooster year may really share some common fate this year, because all the 3 piles refer to same things in certain level, but pile number 3, you are the luckiest one among the 3 piles. This year, it shows that at least there is one golden opportunity will be thrown to you. The person or company who gives you the chance is much above your position. You may feel a bit offended in the beginning. Of course, the power figure may not pay attention to their humble attitude all the time. You have to know and good enough to tell yourself, you have earned this. You have worked so hard. You insisted for a long time, with the cycle of life for months and years. This is your moment to stand on the stage. A good one take, one perfect shot will make you famous in the field. Before that, you have to trust yourself. You're worth it. People have trusted you in the first place. Why don't you learn to trust yourself? Tell yourself you're worth it. Grab the chance. That is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Run to the spotlight. About your career. You should pay attention to small changes when life is steady, and be careful of sudden blockages in work or unexpected changes in ordinary routines. This year, you are more popular in career and emotional conditions have improved. The king star of Ziwei brings more nobles and seniors to help you, so that the unfavorable situation of previous years can be alleviated. They are other auspicious stars, which means that the interpersonal connection is more beneficial, and all aspects are taken advantages by that. Thus, your projects will be executed without obstacles. You need to guard against destructive accidents, acting cautiously in work and life to avoid big ups and downs, or you should save more resources for rainy days. About your love, marriage and relationships are more favorable in this year's fortune, and it is a rare and excellent opportunity for singles, regardless of gender, with the support of auspicious stars. It also means that a long-term stable relationship has finally come to you, and with the help of stars of love, it is easy to get rid of single status or suitable for getting married. About your money situation, this year you will build your reputation and your fame spreads far and wide, so money grows more than you expected. It is easy to gain wealth through work promotion and the extra project you are doing. In addition, there will be nobles or authorities to help you grow. Auspicious stars will support you and increase your status, but how to convert career and status power into wealth, that is the thing you need to come up with. Find feasible strategies. If you like this video, please do not forget to give me a like and subscribe the channel for the next video. See you next time. There will be 3 piles in each animal prediction. You can click the stop button, use your intuition to see which pile you are drawn to. I will list the timeline and you can jump to the pile directly. Please note that this is a public reading, so you can just use it for reference. You are the one who charges of your own destiny, and the essential usage of a pick a card reading is just one of many signs. Your intuition and heart will tell you if that resonates your present situation or not. So let's get started. Dear pile number 1, here are the cards for you for this year. The first one is transformation. You are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. And the second one is from the I-Ching card. It says the approaching of spring. The third one is imagination. Imagination now sets me free. Divine ones, I send my thanks to thee. Well, pile number 1 this year is about transiting to the next stage in your life. I see the transformation in your pile. It may indicate that you just finished your degree, internship, or come back from a long trip, probably a gap year or even pregnant. You finished an important phase in the life and ready to the next one. This I-Ching card, the approach of spring, it actually means more than that, except that the environment is more supportive. The most important, it also refers to a power figure will appear to help you up. The person is above you, in a much higher position. To grab his or her attention, you must be more creative. Use your imagination to think of how to stand out in the public, or in a competition, or in your working field. Imagination itself is very important, such as in the art, media, design, or literature, film industries, etc. You have to show your humble side in attitude, but also your aggressive side towards the task or the project. Find the balance. You will win the authority's heart. And of course, you will have a very positive future. Dear pile number 2, here are the cards for you for this year. The first card is Dream Sweet, Sleep Deep. Sleep that's deep and that's still warm. Wondrous dreams for days reborn. And the next one is a main thing for the whole year from the I-Ching Oracle card. It's limits and connections. And the third one is leap of faith. Take a risk and put your heart, true desire into action. And the last one is peace. There is no need to worry. Everything is working out beautifully. Pile number 2. It seems that for a very long time you are in a more stable situation. You constrain yourself lying down in a safe area. All these routines repeat every day. You calculate your saving, wake up and go to bed on time. However, maybe even you didn't notice, the desire within you accumulates. You want to actively do something, but not yet to do so. This year, in a certain moment, you will finally take the leap, spend more time travel, or spend more money to register a class you always want to be. Though you was in a lay down and quiet mode, after you initiate something, you gain that peace you want instead. The peace itself is not a flat surface, a daily routine or no arguments in life. The real peace is to follow your heart and appear in the right place at right time. The harmony motion creates a comfortable lifeline. You will walk confidently on that line you wish. Just go ahead. Dear pile number 3, here are the cards for you for this year. The first card is Romance. Romance, it is a sacred power that it come to me this hour. And the second one is from the I-Ching Oracle card. It's the Cauldron. And the third one is Unconditional Love. It says, love yourself, others, and every situation, no matter what the outward appearances may be. And the last one, you get the extra card, is Sacred Space. Create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. Dear pile number 3, generally speaking, these 4 cards are neutral or positive cards. But when you combine together with romance cards, I do not want to tell but still have speak the truth that In Chinese ancient time, the cooking utensils, the pot for boiling water and cooking food, had 3 feet. The 3 feet from a triangle to support the pot. In business, that will mean you will work with 2 super good partners. This team can beat any enemies. However, if it refers to romance, I have to sadly say that though you may obtain the super romantic feelings towards someone, you two together are so perfect for each other. You have mutual memories in certain places. Your love for each other is pure and true. There's still a sign of third party. Either you or your loved one have been engaged with someone else. None of you will compromise. If possible, try to utilize the energy in your business to invest your money in right fund, to start up a company, to collaborate with others for a new project. No matter what situation you are now, you actually will be happy anyway. This year, just let it be. Remember, you deserve love and you are lovable. About career. This year, you will take the initiative to contribute, to seek change, and to work hard. So it will not be a relaxed period. This year's achievements are hard-won. Because of the ominous stars, it also means robbery and arguments. You will encounter some pressure from severe competition when developing your career in your way of seeking wealth. Because of the support of the star named General, it is easy to enhance your knowledge, expression of talents, and creativity this year. It is a good time for displaying skills with confidence. Also, the fields of art creation, design, or publishing in social media are especially blessed. A great chance to increase fan base. It is also possible to find a new job, discover a new direction, have the opportunity to start a business or become a freelancer. Let's talk about your love situation. This year, you need to strengthen your emotional self-control, avoid being tempted, and to willful towards your partner. Only by dealing with emotional problems with an objective and rational attitude can make your romance life more comfortable. Because of the influence of ominous stars, on the one hand, it will strengthen self-awareness and self-esteem, making the disposition irritable and picky. And on the other hand, it will easily hurt your popularity and other interpersonal relationships. You will become more sensitive, easily anxious and emotional, easy to be impatient. Thus, you may fall in love with the one you shouldn't. Be aware of the trap. Single people tend to think too much, and rich imaginations are not very helpful for solid relationships. About your money situation. You may face intense competition or sudden changes from the outside world. Repeated handling those troubles will make you suffer and feel tired of life. This year, you are particularly eager to adjust your lifestyle to a more harmonious status, so you also actively seek changes, and your fortune naturally comes from changes as well. The desire for money has become stronger than before. The ideas and methods to make money have increased, and the ability to implement those thoughts has also enhanced. It's a pity that the lack of support from the wealth star means that, in the process of seeking wealth, your own energy gives more and more, while side of receiving are not proportionally equal. If you like this video, please do not forget to give me a like and subscribe the channel for the next video. See you next time. There will be 3 piles in each animal prediction. You can click the stop button, use your intuition to see which pile you are drawn to. I will list the timeline and you can jump to the pile directly. Please note that this is a public reading, so you can just use it for reference. You are the one who charges of your own destiny, and the essential usage of a pick a card reading is just one of many signs. Your intuition and heart will tell you if that resonates your present situation or not. So let's get started. Dear pile number 1, here are the cards for you this year. The first card is Inner Wisdom. You know what to do, trust your inner wisdom, and take appropriate action without delay. And the second card is from the I-Ching Oracle card. It is Nearing Completion. And the third card is Strength. It says strength, stability in this hour, endurance, stamina, and power. The last card is Energy. A light inside my fire divine. Energy fill me, make me shine. Dear pile number 1, this year is about hanging on and perseverance. You may have started the plan last year, a few years ago, or you can see the goal is right in front of you, but you are so tired. There is a voice inside your heart said, give up. But no, you cannot give up. You are about to succeed, and this year is the darkest time before the light. Maybe physically you are tired. Take out your inner wisdom and encourage yourself. Just one last piece of the puzzle, just one last step of endeavor. Strength is what you need. Gain those energy you need from your inner strength. This oracle card of I-Ching, Near Completion, is the last card of the 64 card in the deck. And the new cycle will begin, and what you can do is to keep going. The last 100 meters in a marathon race. It is painful, but it is worth your energy. Hang in there. Grab the rope tightly. Dear pile number 2, here are the cards for you this year. The first card is Creativity. By all above and all below, let me connect that creativity flow. And the second one is from the I-Ching Oracle card. It's the main thing for you this year, and it is the Whale. And the third one is Bold. Unleash your adventurous side, take risks, and be daring. And the last one is Undying Love. The love you have shared is eternal, regardless of the situation. Dear pile number 2, it seems that you are in a more conservative but lovely place. The people tend to help each other. Neighbors will care about you. It's like a small village atmosphere, and then you grow up, need to move to next stage. Your skill or talents have outgrown their peers. Your lights of creativity are so radiant, and it is time to jump out to a bigger pond. Of course, in the beginning, you will find that it is very hard to say goodbye to those you get used to. But change in this year is inevitable. New journey is waiting for you. Be bold and be more adventurous. And actually, you know it deeply that those cute grandpa or granny will love you forever. No matter how old are you, no matter how long you did not meet each other, the bonding is too strong to cut off. It is time for a bigger city, a more complicated job, or a project that's full of potential. And most of the time, it also means that you need to leave and change where you are now. Be brave. You are gifted. Those who truly love you will wish you shine bright. Dear pile number 3, here are the cards for you for this year. The first oracle card is Leap of Faith. Take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. The second one is from the I-Ching Oracle card. Is Affluence. And the third one is Inspiration. It says, Isis, goddess of magic, I ask thee to bring your inspiration to me. Dear pile number 3, this year will be a super abundant year for you. How lucky you are. The faith stands by you. Your reputation and material rewards will increase to a rocky high. This year, at least, one of your project or idea will become a good business. Or if you are running a channel, at least one of the contents will draw public attention, go viral, and make you to be noticed. You will also have the courage to try something new, cross the boundaries to other fields. You collect those tiny pieces of life and turn those fragments into a masterwork. Even become a pioneer in your field. The money and experiences you earn from this success is huge, and you will utilize those capitals to build a next, greater work or project that can last even longer. It is a golden chance to create your legacy this year. This year is so promising. To be a fair song, be radiant and delightful. That people not just look up to you, but also respect you.